Good day, everyone. My name is Arslan, and welcome to part two of our load-bearing wall foundation series. So, in last part we made our load-bearing wall foundation, and in this part, we are gonna make a second form of it. For example, when there's a property on the left side, or there's someone else's house, so your foundation cannot move out from your boundary wall. All right, so in that case you would have to slightly edit this a little bit. So let's go to left. I'm not going to go to that much detail because we have already done everything in our previous video. This is just a sort of a part two of that. So the first width, we definitely, let's first of all go to UN, and let's change the length to fraction inches to half, right? And this one we're going to hurry up. So this one is 9 inches, as I previously said. Now, in this case, we would have to eliminate this entire part, all right? Because this is where the other person's house is going to be. So it means that this cannot fall on that side, right? Whatever I'm saying is going to make sense slowly once we start making it. So this is our fourth step, and the CO, this is our PCC step, and in this case this is our fourth step, and this is our PCC step. All right, I mean our PCC boundary. And let's bring this a bit down. Let's bring this a bit down. And so the first one is it's so this is our limit, isn't it? So the first one is 9, as we did previously. The second one, we're gonna delete this. The second one is gonna be from this point till this point. So di from this to this. Okay. But in this case, I think we also need to delete this. Sorry, isn't it? So even this is gonna get deleted. This is gonna get deleted. So the second limit, this is our second limit, all right? Let's quickly go to this to second width. So this is our second width, and if this is 9, but we need to add the constraints first because we want both of them to be equal. So di from this point to this point right here, and to this point right here. But again, if we add our constraints, so this is going to move. So how about we, let's leave the constraints because we do not need the constraints. The distance has to be from this point till this point in any case. So for example, in this case, it is 9 from here to right here. And the second one, it is going to be 13.5. Okay, fine. So here you go. So this is our second step, which is 13.5. The third step is again going to be di from this to this. Right here, if we make another parameter quickly, 3rg third step width. So the third step is going to be 9, 13.5, and 18 inches. Is the same. Excuse me. Is the same as previously we did. All right, it's nothing different. And now for the fourth step, we need to make one. So this is for the third step. All right, that is fine. And in fact, this is for the second step, this is for the third step, and this is going to be the fourth step. All right, so now we would have to edit this a little bit. Edit sweep and edit profile. We definitely need a straight line, and as you guys can see, that is going to be deleted. All right, so we just how about I think this is going to be deleted, this is going to be deleted, deleted. And if we nope, for example, if we delete this, because okay, we do not have any lines beneath it, so from here to here, so this is the foundation I was talking about. It means that when we have a property on the left side, so then we would have to slightly edit the shape a little bit. So now with this shape, everything that I have said, it makes sense, right? We cannot add another bricks. We cannot put bricks on this side because someone else's house or property exists on this side, right? So this is even part of load bearing foundation. The first video was the first type. This is the second type. Excuse me. So now the first step is done 9. The second step is done 13 and a half. The third step is done 18, and the fourth step. This is our limit for the fourth step, right? So di from this point to this point, and let's bring it right here. This is gonna be the fourth RTH, fourth step, WIDTH. This time I didn't spend any time on our parameters, so things are going to be a bit messed up, but I'm going to edit this later on. So the first one is 9. Okay, how about we bring this a little bit down? So 9, 13 and a half, 18, and this is going to be plus 4.5, so that's going to be 22.5 inches. Finished. So as you guys can see, we are almost complete. So 13 and a half. And guys, we have forgotten one thing. We did not lock our axis. That's why it didn't move. So edit sweep, edit profile. Now this one, how about up and down and lock? This one is going to be right here, a lock. And this is up and down, lock again. And this is locked, isn't it? Yes, that's already locked. So now we have fixed all our problems. Right now, for example, if we edit this to 25, and that would automatically move. So we have solved our problem. So this is the fourth step, is going to be 22.5, and yes, done already. So now the PCC, time for the PCC. So this is the reference plane that I made for the PCC. So create, like, it's exactly the same thing as we did previously, but it's only editing the shape a little bit, bringing all those bricks on the right side or on the other side. So extrusions, rectangle, and right here to right here. We lock all our axes, and okay, all our axes are locked. And okay, so now it's the same like before. Di from this point to this point right here, and the di from this point to this point to right here. So this is gonna be the PCC DEPTH, the PCC depth, and this one is gonna be the PCC WIDTH width. So now for the depth, like we did previously, this is 12 inches, and the width is going to be 3 feet. And as you guys can see, we are complete. So we are not complete. We have a few other things left, and for the okay, I'll talk about this later on. First of all, let's complete our shape. So the height is going to be, as we did previously, 1 feet and 6 inches. That is the first step. The second step is like previously, 6 inches. The third step is again 6 inches, and the fourth, we have to make a fourth. So di from this point to this point, finished. And this is going to be the 4 RTH, fourth, STEP, and the DEPTH. So this is again gonna be 6 inches. So now we can say that, guys, we're completed already. And check this out. So this is the exact same thing. It's the load bearing wall foundation, but it's slightly edited because we do have there's another house located on one side. It means that these bricks have to be shifted to that. All right. And overall, the concept is the same. The first one is 9, as you guys can see. The second one, excuse me, the second one is 13.5. The third one is 18, and the fourth one, as you guys can see on the top, is 22.5. So there's an increase of 4.5, which in this case is going to be 2 bricks. And then we have the PCC. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something from it. And check this out. This is our load bearing wall foundation, and as we did previously, we are going to stretch this out. bring it right here and lock these axes. So now this is our, you could say, side load bearing foundation that is usually on the sides. And if we want to change the materials, we can definitely do that. For example, if we press on materials and we just write CONCRETE, concrete, this is usually PCC material. So how about concrete 6020? Okay, how about this? What is wrong with this, right? We can intrude that. And this is our PCC material. In this case, um, so in this case, I think we would have to go to, yeah, there's, the diagram that we downloaded, the file that we downloaded from Revit City, it already comes with the parameter for the material, all right, which we can make by pressing this button right here, associate family parameter. So if we go to this and if we click on this, and how about we choose CONCRETE. This is usually made from bricks, but I'm trying to, yeah, this is something that I want. It sort of denotes concrete bricks, isn't it, right? Concrete bricks, something like that. So okay, and here you go, guys. This is exactly what I wanted. It sort of denotes these concrete bricks that usually we have on site. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something from it. This was part 2 from our load bearing wall foundation series. Do subscribe and like if you gained slight amount of knowledge from my videos. And make sure to check out my second channel, which is all about Blender 3D. And now we're going to be back with part 3, alright, which is again very important. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.